I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen...
Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kane. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Fernandes. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Ronaldo. Fernandes. Lofted in. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
This is the time you need that pace.
Camavinga. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Galatasaray trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Played out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Robertson. Kane. Messi. Out towards the flank. The ball goes in. Looking to play him in. Really fierce, close defending. Robertson charging forward down that flank. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. Back into the middle. Camavinga. Kane. So, what can they make of this? Robertson with the clearance. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Decent chance! Galatasaray have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk. And Robertson. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Camavinga. And Fernandes. Foot in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. It's Kane! And he hits the net! First blood drawn! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
El dorsal 19.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Caicedo is the guilty party there. And they win it back again. Camavinga. Robertson. Van Dijk. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Driving on and making good progress. No, he can't get past him.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. Now, he's got space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, yet another interception.
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a bullish header! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma